Hi, everyone, and welcome to Infinity Tarot and Oracle. It is 4:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here where I'm at during the beginning of the 11:11 portal. And I wasn't tired, and I'm a night owl anyway. And they say that the veil and everything is the thinnest between 3 and 4 a.m. And so I felt called to do a reading. I wasn't sure exactly what to do first, but I've been getting set up, and I kind of took a few deep breaths and asked what to go with. We have the Mercury energy portal, and so this is a rare and magical event where the Mercury is going to be visible across the face of the sun, and this won't happen again until 2032. This is a good clearing energy. Our clarity and intuition is going to be enhanced. We're going to be manifesting rapidly, releasing from the past, emotional healing, revelations, epiphany, dramatic change, you know. And the instant manifestations have been amazing because, like, tonight I was scrolling through Instagram, and I was like, I had signs that something was supposed to happen. I read these were signs that were given to me through like a reading that I got, and it was like 333, 777, and mushrooms. I know it's weird, but I had like the 333 happen and then the 777, and I thought to myself, now I just need mushrooms, and I ended up getting like two sets of the signs. So it's like the thoughts are manifesting quickly for me. So I know that and it's been like synchronistic events all evening. I fell asleep on my couch this evening for like a couple of hours, and when I woke up, it's like I've been having nothing but synchronistic events. So I think this would be a good time. I wasn't sure whether this should be a love reading or a general reading, but I'm going to kind of call this the if you're led to it, you're meant to hear it reading, based on the energies of the 11:11 portal and the moon in I believe it's in Taurus. It's coming up here. Yes, the moon in Taurus. And Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of love. It's an earth sign. No, it's known for its love of sensuality, luxury, and comfort. And there's like a gentleness in the energy tonight I can feel. And I feel we need to be gentle with ourselves during this. And I think that a good thing to maybe practice might be that Hawaiian hopo'ono. I know I'm probably not saying it right, but that if you look it up, it's I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. And I set out, so I made a few questions here that I'm going to pull some cards and put them by. So this is what I was guided to do. What can help us release the most? So I'm probably going to be using my Brian Froud Faery deck, I think, and possibly my Chrysalis tarot. What part of our soul is being healed during this 11:11 energy, and then for the months coming into 2020, the new decade, but mainly what part of our soul is being healed during this magical portal that we've all been waiting for? And lastly, what will this portal bring in the love department for us? So I kind of figured that way I could kind of cover the gamut, and hopefully get some advice that'll fit for everyone. So this is a general reading. It might not resonate with everyone, but if you're led to it, that's why I'm calling it that. That if you're led to it, you're meant to hear it reading. The universe has a tendency to bring us what we need when we need to hear it. So even if you end up hearing this at a later date, this could be that you're meant to hear it at that time. So it's meant to be timeless. So I feel like I'm going to start by pulling an oracle card from my Lightworker Oracle deck for the center here. What part of our soul is being healed? Okay. And at this time, I'd like to say a little prayer of gratitude in advance that I may be a clear channel For any divine messages for those led to this reading, what they need to know the most, may it be delivered to them through me. May my guides connect with their guides, the universe, angels, and any universal beings of love and light that would like to send messages to the viewer of this video. I declare this space to be free and clear of negative entities and energies. You are not welcome here. Only energies and entities of love and light are welcome. Thank you in advance for this guidance. Okay. What part of our soul is being healed? Actually, I think I'm going to pull one of these for both. What can help us release the most, and what part of our soul is being healed? So these are a little bigger and harder to shuffle, but I find when I turn them lengthwise, I don't I don't shuffle as easy that way. What part of our soul is being healed? Okay. And it's a little dark in here, so but it's, I don't want to clear there's like a nice energy, so I'm going to leave it like that. Spiritual service, 21, 3. So creativity. What part of our soul is being healed? Let's see what they have to say in the book about this. 21, spiritual service. Self-doubt can be a habit that is hard to break. It can slow down your spiritual progress and the fulfillment of your life purpose. Ultimately, it won't stop you, but it can make your progress seem more challenging. It's easier to fulfill your purpose when you acknowledge your own goodness and talent and do what you love the best to the best of your ability. Realize that you are enough, that your hard work is good, and that you have something of value to offer. It is time to let go of fear, failure, concern about your ability and your right to live a happy and fulfilled life of success. The universe believes in you. So I really believe that the part of our soul that's being healed is the part that caused us to have self-doubt, to not believe in ourselves, to not think that we have something or anything inside of us that the world needs, because it's just not true. We're all creative beings in some way. We all have something in there. And so the part that is being healed is going to be the part that is blocking you, the part that is fearing that you will fail, that you are not good enough. That's pretty beautiful. I really love that. Okay. So actually, I'm going to make a note here. Our fear of failure and self-doubt. Once we let go of fear, magical things happen. So that's an amazing part of us to be healed, right? Okay, now what can help us release the most? And by that I mean release the most things that no longer serve us. So what can we do to release the most, to get the most benefit out of this portal, to heal our soul of things that no longer serve our highest good? If you've been going through a lot, and I think that a lot of us have, I hope we get some guidance for you here in this reading. I had a couple cards drop. So let's go ahead and I'll take them both. So we had, and it's interesting because we have a 14 and a 7. So let's see here, 21. My goodness, I can't even think right now. I'm between Mercury retrograde and I guess maybe I am a little sleepy. 21, another 3. So creativity, soul child, and unplug from mass consciousness. That's amazing, right? What can help us release the most? What can help us get the most out of this? Unplug from mass consciousness, a 7, a number of not giving up also. And let's see, I'll let you know what those say. And I'm sorry that the lighting isn't great in here. Like I said, there's a nice energy with the candles and it's a little dim, so it's relaxing, and I didn't want to spoil that by turning on a bigger light. What can help us heal the most? Soul child, 14, a 5, that's change. Rebirth is upon you, beautiful child of the universe. You have prepared for new life, and it is starting right now. The divine moment of rebirth, which occurs after a period of struggle, of intense inner work and physical transformation, has arrived. Enjoy getting to know this new life. It is a new day, a new beginning, and a new you. Like an adventure, enjoying the discovery of a brand new world, take your time to explore the increase of your light, power, and love. I mean, that's amazing considering that this is like, the portal is about new beginnings and rebirth and letting go and releasing all the things that have been holding us back from our highest potential. So let's see here. So we have, transformation coming in, what can help us release the most? Accept this new beginning. Accept that this is the beginning of something magical and wonderful. And know that you're supported by the universe. And, and knowing that you have enjoyment ahead from the end of some very dark and painful times that I know so many of us have been going through. Amazing. Okay, so now we have 7. Unplug from mass consciousness. There's a belief system based on fear, doubt, and distrust that is known as mass consciousness. It says it is safer to stay with the crowd, not to question what you have been taught. It says you cannot trust the divine to take care of your financial well-being or your emotional needs. It says you should be afraid and not take risks. It says that if you dare to stand up and live your truth, you'll be lost and alone, humiliated, rejected, or even destroyed. You are being guided to unplug from that system of beliefs. You are capable of a more creative, loving, and soul-satisfying way of living. To access this, let go of the way that is too small for your soul. And I also take from this, maybe take some time today to step away from electronics and meditate. Okay. Step away from electronics. Meditate. If you can, go out in nature. If it's cold where you are and you can't go out for a little bit, maybe just go admire a tree from a window, watch some birds, turn off the TV unless maybe you want some light music playing, but maybe pull into yourself. And don't be afraid of what's to come. Trust. You can release the most by trusting that the divine is helping you do so, that the universe is there trying to get you to move forward into this new transformational energy that's being generated for you here today and during this full moon coming up on the 12th. A lot of magical stuff is happening, and we're getting ready to enter a new decade. And so maybe make a plan to do something that you're afraid of and see that it's all going to be okay. Let's see here. So those were some beautiful messages so far. I'm like taking a moment here to see which one I'm guided to. If I should pull another energy or oracle card, light worker oracle card for the what's this portal going to bring in love? Why not? Let's see what we get. We'll get some other stuff too. What is this 1111 portal going to bring in love? Universe, guides. Staying centered, grounded, and positive is going to be very important. Remember, we're manifesting very fast. If you want something, focusing on that outcome, staying in the present moment too. I would maybe go back and forth, maybe have a couple meditations, and then spend some other time focusing on feeling what it would feel like to have what you want, because you're in a big manifestational period. What will this portal bring in love? This 1111 portal, what will it bring in love for us? For the collective, guided to watch this video, what will this portal bring in love? And I am speaking more of romantic love when I say that. So we have 32, another 5, change, divine grace, the law of efficiency. Let's see what that says. It is time your life became easier. I think that we've been going through rough patches in love, a lot of us too, and it's like sometimes it just seems like this is way too difficult. Love should not be this hard. Difficult people surrounding us, being drawn to us, so I feel like that's kind of coming to an end. It is time for you to walk the way of the divine grace with trust, simplicity, and acceptance. You do not have to try to make things happen. You can gracefully act without attachment and trust that all will be as it is meant to be. Surrender your struggles now and allow life to serve you with love and kindness. This is the most efficient use of your energy and will lead to the best results. So, what is it going to bring? Surrender, and it's going to bring ease. The change that's coming in is going to bring ease. So surrender to the change and trust. Let go of fear. Let go of self-doubt. These are the things that are going to help heal your soul the most during this portal. Take advantage of this today. Really. Go within, have peace, have quiet. Do some things for yourself that you enjoy. Spend some time with your pets. Things that really raise your vibration. And I just realized that you can't really see all these. I should probably move it over a little bit here. Okay, so divine grace. This is bringing divine grace into the love department for us. That's what this portal is bringing. And it's bringing about a feeling of ease and trust in the divine plan that is always working out for your highest good. Okay. Thank you, universe, for those beautiful messages. All right, so now, fairies, we're going to call upon you. We're going to go back to what can help us release the most. What can we do to really take advantage, fairies, of this energy of the 1111 portal to release the most that no longer serves our highest good? What advice? Oh my gosh, I don't want my cards to catch on fire. Fairies, careful. Okay. All right. So we had, it's even hard for me to read in this light, but it's a number 4. He of the fiery sword. Let's take a look and see. I'm going to go to the book on this. He of the fiery sword, the active principle, spiritual will, justice, and protection. Okay. The presence of the fiery sword, master in a reading, cast, indicate that there, I'm so sorry, I can't hardly see it. This is not good. Okay. I'm sorry, let me start over. The presence of the fiery sword's master in a reading can indicate that there is a need for clear and focused will and determination to carry through on decisions, even if much effort is required. Or he can tell us that such will and strength is present in regard to issues under consideration. We need to consider how he is expressing his will and strength and how that expression may be enhanced or improved. It is this singer's energy that enables us to burst the bonds of an outgrown way of being and move on to the next level. He indicates that this is a time to take action based on clear spiritual will. His presence indicates great strength and great potential for good. It also reminds us that if we call upon him, we will receive assistance. The presence of this card in a reading indicates the strength and willpower to the cards around it. So, what's going to help us release the most? The strength and will to disconnect from the false belief system that were given to us from birth. Age 1 through 7 is where the fundamental belief systems are created. And I find it interesting that there's a 7 on that card. We're being asked to let go of those beliefs that we may not even realize are there. I believe things are going to be coming to us during this time. There's sort of going to be like epiphanies, like, hey, okay, wow, I see why I think that, or now I see why I'm this way. But you don't have to be. Have the courage, to move into a new way of looking at things. Bursting the bonds, like it says, of an outgrown way of being, to move on to the next level. Letting go of those ties, doing what your heart and soul says rather than what your family, your church, your school, your neighbors, the TV, the media has told you you should do and be throughout your life. Follow your heart, follow your soul. And that's going to burst you out of those prison bonds of restrictive beliefs that have kept us from ascending into a higher level. Letting go of that and disconnecting from mass consciousness and these beliefs that don't serve any of us are going to help us release the most, therefore ascend the highest. That was a pretty amazing message. Okay, fairies. What part of our soul is being healed during this portal? I had like a big chunk of cards fly out, so I'm going to ask that they give me just one. What part of our soul is being healed? What part of our soul is being healed? We already know that fear of failure and self-doubt is being healed. So we can know that we can be anything we want to be in this life, and we are such powerful divine creators. What else, fairies? What else in our soul is being healed during this magical 11:11 portal? Fairies, that's just too many. So sorry. We had one that's upright, that was like facing up at the bottom there of this big chunk that fell. And I feel like I need to keep that. It's a 7, another 7. We have a 7 here. Number of not letting go, divine. A number of the divine. Singer of intuition. Part of our soul is being healed. Perhaps it's the part that's blocking our intuition, that's trying to hold us back from... I find it interesting. I had a bookmark on that page. Perceptiveness, oracular powers, awareness, and trust. In a reading, the presence of the singer of intuition indicates that transformation is available to us if we will just listen to our own inner knowing. Perhaps we have already heard it and still doubt our subtle senses. The singer suggests that it is time to really listen to our intuition. What are our feelings, hunches, or intuitions about this situation? It is desirable that we should seek solitude, meditate, and practice stillness and patience. This is a time for inward focus, a time to open the inner door to intuition. There are a lot of ins in this sentence because important answers are to be found within ourselves. The presence of this singer in a card spread and radiates special illumination and insight on the other cards around it. Oh, wow. Okay. So, there's going to be extra strength and power given to your soul to let go of fear of failure and self-doubt so you can ascend, so you can become what you're meant to be the most of. You're going to be given the strength to not give up, though it's been hard and difficult and it's been trying at times as of lately. You're going to be given the strength to not give up. And the part of your soul that lost trust and faith in mankind, in the divine, in yourself, is being healed during this portal. Trust in humanity, kindness, love, that pain may have dampened and taken away, is being healed during this time for you. So you can trust again and know that there is good out there. Know that you don't have to be afraid. Know you are enough. Know that you don't need to doubt yourself. Know that you can listen to your intuition and it will lead you right where you need to be. Wow, that's pretty profound. Okay. Oops. The cards going every which way here. So sorry. And I'm sorry for the quiet slowness. I feel like this energy is a gentle energy and I need to keep it in that pace. So I'm sorry if it's kind of a slower going reading, but okay, fairies. What will this 1111 portal bring in the romantic love department for those guided to see this? What do you have to say, fairies, about this portal in the romantic love department? (1111) portal in love. And remember, no signs are excluded. This is a reading for anyone who is led to see it. So this isn't about any particular sign or anything like that. This is if the universe wanted you to hear this reading, it's going to come up for you somehow, and it'll come into your existence, your experience, so you can have the information. Fairies, what will this portal bring in a romantic love department? We had a bunch pop out. And I don't feel I'm going to just touch on that. So Gloomous Doom came up. So I think that, this is saying that we're going to be letting go. It's an 11 also. We're going to be letting go of some negative thought patterns that are restricting our growth in love. But I'm not going to really keep him. I feel like I'm meant to keep this 44 card, Lease of the Shadows. So let's see what she has to say. Okay. All right, let's see. It's the only bad thing about the relaxing candlelight is like, okay, I'm trying to read it. Okay, Lease of the Shadows, healing the shadows, addictions, bondage, and self-esteem. So, ultimately, Lease is trying to help people develop the self-respect and self-esteem, but she has to start much further down the scale of idealism than that. She tries to inspire practical help for those who need it the most. She is the inspiration for the first wobbly steps taken by a damaged soul toward healing. Her presence in a reading indicates that something that had seemed lost and fixed in that loss is now open to healing. Someone is ready to begin with help the climb out of the inner mire. There is hope here and a need for loving kindness tempered by practicality. If you call upon Lise for assistance in helping another, she will always give it, often encouraging that person to be receptive and others to also be helpful. She always has time to support those who have time for others. Wow. And 44 is an angelic number telling you that you're on the right path. Your angels are like, you're on the right path. And we had that next to a 5 with change. So trust the changes that are coming, and they're going to be good and healing ones, because, listen to what Lise represents. Healing the shadows, making others more receptive. Inspiration and self-respect, self-esteem. So maybe somebody, and healing is coming to an area where you thought healing was not possible in the love department. You may have given up on someone, on a relationship, but Lise is here to tell you that this portal is going to be magical enough to make this person receptive enough and inspired enough to open their heart to your words, your energy, your being, and with grace, it will transform for the better. An easier time is coming. The first steps toward the souls involved in this love relationship that you're thinking of are being taken to heal. And what was thought as hopeless and and lost is not. It's going to be restored to a healthier place with divine grace. Oh my goodness, that's so beautiful. I just love these fairies lately. They have been just like so amazing to work with. I think I'm going to pull one Chrysalis tarot card for each of these questions. Oh my goodness, I just realized that I set this bottom card in something sticky. That is definitely not good. That'll make it shuffling a bit tricky. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Oh no, I love this deck so much. Okay. Universe, we're going to go back to the first card here. What can help us release the most? One card for each of these questions that I have written down. Universe, what guidance can you give during this 11:11 portal to those guided to watch? What can we do to release the absolute most that no longer serve our highest good? I think Mercury retrograde is affecting not only my speech, but my shuffling and manual dexterity abilities here. Okay. So we had a couple come out. I'm going to keep them. Temperance in this deck, the golden flower. So what can help us release the most? Having patience and healing, being like the sunflower and facing the light and growing to the light. And then we have the beginning of this new cycle here. Merlin, the hero, is 0. So I'm going to quickly go in here and we're going to talk about these real quick. Forgive me if it takes me a moment to find them in this guidebook. I like to just refer to the guidebook. So Merlin, he would be, like traditionally the Fool or the Hero card. New beginning and healing. So Merlin's cuddly cat draws you at once into his mystery and magic. Cats who have 9 lives symbolize rebirth, and 9 indicates completion and perfection. Cats are forever curious and quick to take risks. While journeying into the unknown always involves risks, there is a significant reward for those willing to dive in deeply with an open mind. And there was another card here asking you to take risks and not be scared. Merlin's serpent-headed staff is a symbol of his power as a healer. The snake is a positive symbol indicating new renewal and rebirth. The major theme of this card is your reading. Merlin signifies innocence and potential. He constantly reminds you to let go of anxiety and preconceived notions about where you're going and how you'll get there. Approach your own hero's journey with a carefree attitude and have faith in Merlin's transforming magic. He will constantly be at your side as you explore the Chrysalis Tarot. So, what can help you release the most? Having faith in your journey and taking chances that might scare you, and trusting in the magic of the universe to guide you as you do. And then we have the golden flower. Ask the universe, help me find these quickly so I don't keep this reading going on forever. Okay. Harmony, meditation. What can help us release the most? Harmony, meditation. The golden flower's sunburst mandala prompts you to meditate upon the natural ebb and flow of life's ups and downs. The fish portray active restoration of balance through appreciation and acceptance, as opposed to resistance and resignation. The butterflies symbolize golden flowers' energy radiating outward as evolving consciousness. This major arcana archetypes in Chrysalis Tarot are the emanations of eons of human history, memory, and experience accessible to the conscious mind through active meditation. In your reading, the golden flower means you are drawing nearer to conscious awareness, and we talked about that expanding consciousness earlier. So, trusting in the magic, meditating, disconnecting from mass consciousness. I mean, it's all what's going to help us release the most that no longer serves us. And we really want to take advantage of this to get the most out of this, get the most healed that we can so we can ascend. And I'm hoping my phone doesn't run out of space. That's what I'm recording with, so I'm trying to go a little faster. What part of our soul is being healed, please, during this portal? What part of our soul is being healed? What part of our soul is being healed? Okay. We have the acrobat. Page of Stones. Let's see here. Okay. Transition, perspective. When you meet the acrobat, she'll inspire you to rise above your troubles and vault up to a fresh reality. She invites you to appreciate that there's always more than one way to see things. This card is about gaining perspective. Her playful primate symbolizes the mobility of thought and comes through learning. The acrobat is a studious, serious person with a frolicsome sense of humor. In your reading, she promises good news and unexpected developments. So the part of our, like that self-doubt, we doubt that we'll have what we need. We're afraid that we won't. But this is telling you that good news is coming, and what part of our soul is being healed? The part that's blocking the ability to believe that we deserve good things and can ascend past and transcend past limiting beliefs and things that hinder us and our growth. So, sit down, girl. My dog is trying to get on my lap, and I'm like, not right now. So, the part that's blocking us from playfulness, that will enable us to transition and rise above troubles and bring us into and prevent us from going into a fresh reality is being healed. All of that's being healed so that we can ascend into a fresh reality and expect the blockage of your soul that's being healed to open up a space to allow good news and an unexpected development in a very positive way. Okay, so one last one here. What is this portal bringing, universe? In the love department, in the romantic love department, what is this portal bringing? What is this portal bringing in the romantic love department? Okay, I had a card flip here, and I'm going to take it. So there's an ace. We have ace of spirals. Aces are usually always new beginnings. So what is it going to bring? Let's find out. Ace of spirals, where are you? Okay. This card is energy. The raw power and energy of the proud Aries ram introduces a suit of spirals. Like all tarot aces, this too is a positive, growth-oriented card. The feathers symbolize accomplishments at your imagination as well as a spiritual resonance. The iridescent peacock feather is a sign of transformation. All aces represent seeds that must be nourished physically, emotionally, and spiritually to reach full potential. The ace of spirals symbolizes the energy of mental nourishment, new ideas, fresh inspiration, and stimulating opportunities. This card indicates that it is an ideal time for setting goals. So it's definitely bringing new energy and new life into our love department, this portal. The peacock feather might be symbolic to some of you, giving you a synchronicity that you're definitely supposed to be hearing this reading. So this is bringing positive growth in the love department. And we already kind of touched on that in the other cards as well. There's transformation happening during this. While the soul is being healed, it's healing all these aspects of our life. And love, especially romantic love, all love, but it's such a big part of our soul. We are divine loving beings. And so you have the promise of a new beginning here, and a new way of looking at things. Fresh, inspiring ways, and hearts being open to each other and seeing things from a new perspective that can help each other grow and have what we need to be fulfilled in love. New beginnings are coming in the love department. Things that you didn't expect are being healed in this new beginning as we see these new perspectives with new eyes that are healed from the magic of this portal. So I think that I'm meant to leave it there. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I know that I really got a lot out of it myself, and I'm going to have to go back and listen to it again. I hope that you will too. If you liked this reading, please click the like button. I'm just trying to start my channel out. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. If you enjoyed this reading, and click the bell so that you can get notifications of more. If you would like a private reading with me, I'll have links to my Etsy shop where I'm doing 1-question readings done by video for $4.44. I'm definitely in need of financial support right now. So every order is so appreciated, and it will get done quickly. And 1 question usually ends up being about 12 to 20 minutes or more of me giving guidance and advice in the video, because I can talk. So as you can see. So if you would like that, that would definitely be so appreciated, and it would help support me and the channel. Kind of going through a rough patch, so these readings help me in a lot of ways. Not just financially, but spiritually as well. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope it helped you. Leave me some comments if it did. I would love to hear what you got out of it, and what you feel this 1111 portal is going to do for you in particular, especially in regards to anything that was said here. I would love to hear your comments and interact with you. And I am wishing you a peaceful day ahead and a peaceful, loving new moon or full moon in Venus. I am wishing you all the best in all areas of your life. I'm sending you so much love and good energy. Good night, everyone.